over here. See, they need a host, but they don't need 2 or 3 people at a time. They need millions of people. And they said that there's got to be 12 million Mexicans that are here illegally. And they even said if we were to take all these Mexicans and push them back into Mexico, he said this economy would be all messed up. All right, so many people are relying on these Mexicans, so they're in a trick bag. So they're going to say, you know, we're going to allow them to come in. But if Bush is saying that because he cares about it, he don't care about nobody. He's a New World Order person. He's a member of the Illuminati, the Skull and Bones, the Order, the Brotherhood of Death. And they told him what to do, and they said, this is how we're going to implement that chip on a wide scale. And eventually they plan on having everybody take that chip, either in their forehead or in their right hand. Now let's read that.
Revelation 13 and 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor.
So is Darrell Gates, he's rich, right? Donald Trump, he's rich. Donald Trump got to get that chip. Gates got to get that. Bill Gates, Darrell, whatever the Bill Gates rather, he got to get that chip. This Mayor Doomberg, he got to get the chip. People that are in the welfare system, the Medicaid system, the food stamp system. If you want to work, you got to get that. You got to get that chip. All right. Singers, actors, all type of people. And you know what? They're not informed because they don't come down here and listen to us. So when the chip comes about, they're going to take it. And if they hear, well, them Israelites said don't take it, what is their response? Oh, them guys are crazy anyway. They should get a job. So really, they're not going to listen to us anyway. And you know the main people that's going to accept that chip? These women, these black women, these Puerto Rican women, these Dominican women, all right? They're going to have their children accept that chip. These white people, yeah.
I can say, brother, because a lot of them are part of those government programs where they get Section 8, they get that money from the government, the welfare, Medicare, so they're going to require them in order to keep getting benefits, they're going to have to take the chips. And they're going to take it hard. Right now,
Right. With the electronic funds transfer. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Well, it is electronic funds transfer system, but they're going to do it where they put the chip in, right?
So they're going to be lining up with women?
Oh, yeah, they're going to be willing to do it. You know why they're going to be willing to do it? Because none of these women, see, these women are shopping and doing whatever the hell they want to do, right?
They're material anyway.
Right, they're materialistic, right? They're not going to come down here and listen to see what we really got to say.
Right.
What news is being brought out? So they're going to accept it. They're going to think it's all right. Because women might have Bibles on top of their bureau or something.
That's for sure.
They might go to church on Easter, you know. They might go to funerals, you know. They might get religious.
That's for sure.
They might say their man might have left them, so all of a sudden they want to be religious. So they start going to church. And the church is not going to teach you a damn thing. Because them churches, them guys, them ministers in the churches, they're set up by the Illuminati too. And you know what? Them fools and them other Israelite fools, they're going to accept the chip. They're going to make them accept the chip. I'm talking about these guys that are teaching out the Bible. They're going to make them accept the chip. They're going to say that has nothing to do with the mark. This is just a chip, brother. Take that chip. Because they're getting paid to do it, man. Watch how many people going to take that chip. I'm going to say this, you better be ready to die, man. If the white man say we're going to catch and kill my ass. Kill me.
Better off anyway.
All right? Go ahead.
Revelation 13 and 16. And he causeth all, both small and great.
So this is the easiest thing. First of all, they're going to do it on a wide scale. They're going to get millions of Mexicans to take this chip. All right?
Guinea pigs.
Huh?
They need those guinea pigs to start it off.
Exactly. They need a big bunch of people, a bunch of people at one time. And then another thing, the people that set up these different companies like Berry Chip and these other companies that deal with the technology, which is known as RFID, which is radio frequency identification. These chips are set up to track you too, and that's going to right. The GPS system is a system in the box, which they have it in cell phones now. Right? But you might throw your radio away, your cell phone away, or whatever. You might be trying to run. So they're going to say, in order for us to keep tabs on these Mexicans, you got to get that chip.
Monitor them,
Right, so they can be monitored. And the Mexicans, they go to the Roman Catholic Church. They don't be reading, they don't get into the scriptures, man. They don't be reading the scriptures, man. So they're gonna accept that chip. And that's it, man. After that happens, man, the nigga woman gonna accept the chip, the Puerto Rican woman gonna accept that chip. All right? So the fulfillment of prophecy is coming to pass right before our eyes, man. So you better be ready to die, man. You better be ready to lay your life down, man. But the ones of you that are servants of the Most High, you gonna get that spiritual power. So they ain't gonna touch you. Go ahead.
Revelation 13 and 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond.
What does it mean by free and bond? Someone that's bond is in prison. Because when you go before a judge in a court, in order for you to go home, you got to pay a bond, right?
Yep.
They bond you, and bonding means you're a slave to the system until you, because we want you that, man. They make you sign all type of contracts that you bonded. When you bonded, that means you're a slave, man. When somebody is free, they still gonna have to accept that shit,
Right, and just like a lot of those guys in jail, what they've been doing to them guys in jail, because I got a cousin, and one of her boyfriends, he's locked up. He was telling my cousin, he said, look, I don't know what they're doing to us in here, but they keep coming to us every other day wanting to draw blood. They want to draw blood from us and doing this and that. I'm like, they're experimenting with them niggas with diseases. But then you know when niggas come out and they on a furlough, they get the beeper, they ain't gonna have it no more on their ankle. They're gonna put the chip in it.
Right.
So they can try it.
And then another way they're gonna have a lot of these guys that are locked up, if they doing a 7-year stint or whatever, 7.5 years, 10 years, they're gonna say, look, you did 5 years, you got 5 more years, you go before the parole board. If you take this chip so we can monitor you and we know you're not gonna do no more crime, that's the only reason why we're doing it. So we know you're not going to do no crime because we're going to monitor you. We're going to cut that so you can leave today. So how many of them are going to accept that chip? They're going to all accept that chip. So you're going to have it. That's why the Most High said only 2/3 of our people, only 1/3 of our people are going to make it. 2/3 is not going to make it.
And the scriptures say the righteous shall scarcely.
Right, it says the righteous shall scarcely.
Just make it.
Just make it. Go ahead, read on.
Revelation 13 and 16.
I'm just
And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
Go ahead. And that's what's called, they have a company out called a Very Chip, where they have an actual RFID, radio frequency identification tag, which is about the size of a grain of rice. And they can put it right under the skin of your forehead, or they can put it right up on your right hand. All right? Go ahead.
And that no man might buy or sell.
Right. What do you mean by buy or sell? Because they're going to do away. The way they plan on doing away with the money system is they might have a crash where the whole society goes bankrupt. So in order for you to trade, buy things, sell things, whatever, we're gonna deal with this system, this EFT, electronic funds transfer system, but you're going to use that chip because somebody can steal your card. But if you have the chip, they can't steal it. That's right. Go ahead.
And that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast.
The name of the beast. Now the beast is talking about what? The beast is talking about NATO. The beast is talking about NATO.
Hey.
All right?
Get the sign. NATO.
Now get that sign real quick because we got to bring it up. Now I said I wasn't going to get on this thing on the beast and NATO and the chip and all that, but you know we in that time. And every time I see something on the news, the reason why I said that the Mexicans are going to receive that, the reason why I said Bush is going to implement that thing, because I saw it on a Squat Box, which is a show that comes on MSNBC.